All right, guys. I'm not going to hold this video too long, and I'm not going to hold you in this live too long. And I know a lot of people might look at the replay of it and not actually see me do it. And I know it's fairly early too, and you're not used to me getting on this early. Um, good morning. I just wanted to do like a year in review real quickly because I'm going to do the year in review for me. I'm going to do the 2022 horoscope, the forecast, um, some things to look forward to in 2022 as well. So I just wanted to say this really quickly. 2021 been a motherfucker. You hear me? It has been a motherfucker. Not that I couldn't handle it because we built for this. But it has really been a tough year. Um, Nothing I couldn't conjure and manifest and make it work for me. But it's been a really different kind of year. This is the year that my sister revealed who she was to me. And it's my fault because I've given her chance after chance. But it was a lot of loss as far as people. As far as people. And I'm not going to say that that was necessarily a bad thing, but it was a very eye-opening thing. I think for people, they automatically assume that I have it all together, that my life is perfect, that I don't deal with stuff that regular people deal with. And I feel like I deal with it more than normal people do because for me, I have to always use my divine guidance in who I let in my life. And sometimes you can't see the forest for the trees because, and let me say this, I just want to say this. If y'all feel like people are taking advantage of y'all or people have taken advantage of y'all and you was there for that person and they wasn't there for you or they failed you or something like that, let me say this to you, and I want to put this in your spirit. When you have a gift from the divine, and I'm talking to everybody, sometimes when you are a healer, and I'm speaking to all y'all, you will attract the most broken people, the most broken people in every aspect of their life. But y'all think that I gave this person my all, I did. Sometimes people are your assignment. And it's your assignment to do just what you did. Now, oh, thank you. Thank you so much for saying it. Now, the thing about that is because they are your assignment and because you are the chosen person to help people or to be in people's lives, sometimes you're going to deal with the most bullshit. Now, I'm not saying settle for that, but I'm saying that some people really are your assignment. Now, they think they probably getting over on you. They think that, thank you, darling. I love you too. They think that they getting over on you or they think that they taking advantage of you. But really, you're just doing what you're supposed to do. I really hate people that think I got her. No, the fuck you didn't. I was doing what I was supposed to do for you. I tell people all the time, a motherfucker may not like me. They may not like what I say. They might not like what I do. But I expose people to culture. I expose people to community. And I expose people to a different lifestyle. Well, all right, Queen Green 12. So sometimes y'all can't look at it like I was being used. No, you were being useful. Being used and being useful are two different things. They mean completely something different. I don't think that anybody can use me or take advantage of me or anything like that. However, I do feel like I'm supposed to be useful to people. And if you never thought about it that way, think about it that way. Stop looking at everything in a negative connotation. Believe it or not, there are things that you did for people that nobody has ever did for them. And they might not, no bitch ass people might not tell you thank you, but they gonna think about every motherfucking thing you did for them. They are. And they might not ever come to you and be like, I appreciate everything you did for me, but it changed their life. I ain't never been around people and didn't alter the state of what they thought that the life was. Or I didn't introduce them to something that was different, something that was culturally different, culturally better, because I know that's how I live my life. Many of you guys are the same. Stop thinking that, well, he used me and he took advantage of me, or she used me and she took advantage of me. I love you too, darling. Stop thinking about it in such a way like that. Some people couldn't even get where they was until they met you. You were their doorkeeper. You were their conductor, so to speak. Some people wouldn't even be exposed to shit if it wouldn't be for you. Now, hindsight is 2020. Make people work for you. Make people work for the privilege of being around you. You can't even just walk in my motherfucking office and just expect me just to talk to you. I'm not saying that it don't hurt, because I employ people, I give people chances all the time. But the important thing about that is you fucked up your chance, but I still exposed you to something that you wasn't used to. And I know I did that. It's not many motherfuckers that are around me. It's not many motherfuckers that are around me that don't benefit from me. And that's why people want to be connected to me. That's why people want to be connected to you, because you offered them something that they can't even get if not through you. That's why I said sometimes you are being useful, not necessarily being used. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I pray that I am, because I don't want to miss the mark. Oh, I know what I'm trying to say, but sometimes I just can't. But because people think they slick, they think they getting over, but like, bitch, you like most motherfuckers, y'all get mad for real when people imitate you, emulate what you're trying to do, copy you. First of all, it's called free enterprise. Motherfuckers can use your stuff unless you have it copywritten or something like that. Motherfuckers can use your shit, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't your shit. And think about this: a bitch that's imitating you, a bitch that's copying you, a bitch that's trying to live your life, the bitch can't bust a move until you do first. Think about that. So who in control? Who in control? A bitch can't do shit until you do shit so she can copy the shit you do. Who in control? Take notes. Apply this to 2022. Y'all lived y'all motherfucking life letting these motherfucking broke ass people ain't got shit, be the master of you. People that ain't got a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of. Like, that's what I learned this year. At first I was like, damn, I done lost contact with my sister. I'm not dealing with her no more. Uh, People that I thought that was in my corner, they not. And I'm like, fuck, I'm supposed to be magical. Why the fuck I ain't seen this? But the point of all of this shit is that I was doing what I was supposed to do. I understood the assignment. A lot of people don't, because they choose not to. Good morning. All right. I am. And y'all need to recognize that. Y'all need to see that. that sometimes you are on an assignment with people, but you think that they're supposed to be in your life forever. They're supposed to be in your life to the end. No, sometimes people are just there for a purpose, and sometimes the purpose ain't even for you. But sometimes those people need to be in your life, and you need to do the things that you have done for them so that you can get to the next level because you needed them too. So technically, you didn't get used. You were just useful to your next level because there was a lesson in it. I hope I'm touching on something. I I I have a whole bitch or nigga, I don't know which one it is, that copied my Instagram page. And at first I was mad and I was reporting and yeah, report that fucking page. But the bitch can't bust a move to I bust a move so she can literally be me. It's a pathetic, sorry ass bitch that's want to copy another motherfucker like that because I don't emulate anybody. I don't try to be like anybody. I don't copy anybody. I don't want to do what anybody's doing. I stopped looking at other workers, not that I don't want to be blessed by something else that somebody has to say because you can be. But I did not want anybody saying that I'm marking them or doing what they do or not me. And it's not that I think I'm better than people or I don't want to hear their particular message or I, it's not none of that. But I've just learned to be so comfortable with me. Now, if it pop up on my YouTube feed and I want to, tap in, I look, but I'm really that's why you would never catch me in drama with another worker. You would never catch me in like a social media beef or anything like that. I'm not gonna fucking do that. I'm not gonna do that. I don't give a fuck. People literally criticize and critique my videos. For what? Shouldn't you have your own message that you're trying to get out of there? And let me tell you something. I don't even sit up and talk about another bitch's work. People come to me all the time trying to complain about somebody else. I don't even entertain it because what you won't do is carry bones. And I think y'all need to apply that to y'all life too. This is what I've learned in reflection this year. That people will be good for a minute and then they just don't. But that shouldn't stop you from doing what you need to do for you. And I know that sometimes it could be so motherfucking stressful. It could be so hurtful because please trust and believe I'm not perfect and my feelings do get hurt because I'm human. But sometimes you got to shake that bullshit off and you just got to go on because sometimes people are good until they not. And I don't care how magical you are. I don't care. You go give me some, can you go get some? I'm hungry. But Tanya, have you ate? Yeah. And I ain't took my medicine either. Have you ate? I want like two of them little sausage things from next time. I'm just gonna eat the meat. I like the meat. I like the meat. Thank you, Deanna Workman. I appreciate it. So I feel like, and I've learned too that okay then, Deanna. My message for 2021 is 2021. Let's this shit go. Yes. Aw, I will. And so that's how I feel. I feel like this year, 2021, really revealed um a lot for you, a lot to you, and a lot about you. But you got to receive that message so that you don't be hard headed and repeat the same thing. It is nothing wrong with helping people, y'all. It is nothing wrong with being a part. Thank you, Shantae. Ashana. New assignments, new opportunities, uncaged growth and prosperity. Amen. That's right. And I understand too that a lot of people, they don't want to be attached to me because I'm just so great. They want to be attached to my source of energy. And they think that if they're around me, I'm just going to give it to them. No. I'm very protective of what I share and what I give. So if you know something, or if I let you be privy to something, bitch, it was purposeful. So you didn't get over on me. I told you what you needed to know. And I don't give a damn how much you know. You'll never know as much as me. So I feel like you guys should apply that to y'all motherfucking life. I think that whatever that's revealed, stop looking at it as a negative way, because it could have been worse. I had a young lady that did not listen to her spirit guides. She wanted to get herpes from a man, her ex-man. I said, well, she said she wanted to go into business. Well, now you can go into a business helping people. You got to think about the perspective, because now you can do this to help somebody else get their numbers down, treat their herpes, whatever. And I'm not saying it in a joking manner, because it's not a fucking joke, because the bitch ass nigga knew he had it. But now it gives her an opportunity to channel something that has happened for her to help somebody else along the way. And I think a lot of us need to do that. A lot of us, we are in secret. We scared about what people gonna say. We scared about what people gonna think about us. And you got to get past it. Because a lot of us, you're going to have to be creative in 2022, honey. This other shit you've been getting away with, you are not going to be able.
You want something to drink too? You want cheese or jalapeno?
Jalapeno. The iced coffee too. Yeah. So that's what I learned in review. People go, you shouldn't go through nothing. What the fuck you mean? I should go through everything. Who am I? Who am I not? But that's what Conjure is about, to help you get out of those situations that we cannot control, that come to us. That's what Conjure is. I have learned that people will fail you. Oh, they will fail you. But sometimes they can't help it, because it's just who they are. I learned not to have expectations from people. I expect you to be who you are. That's my expectation. My expectation is not to put you in, because see, a lot of y'all want you out of other people. You want the you out of other people. That's never gonna happen. Well, I do them like this, and I treat them like this, and I act like this, and I do. Well, you can't expect you from you, because you're only you. You have to let people be who the fuck they are. And sometimes that's not a match. Sometimes it is. The most broken motherfucker will absorb all of your fucking energy if you give it to them. And then you wondering why now you weak and now they feeling better. Let me tell you something. You can't walk in my store and just talk to me. You can't walk in my office and just talk to me. And that go for family and motherfucking friends. Even my husband step at the door and be like, can I come in for a minute? Because it's about respecting my space and my time. And a lot of y'all don't want to do that because you don't want nobody to think nothing about you. But they gonna fucking think something about you any goddamn way. So why not live your authentic life on how stuff needs to be? Now, you might say that's a little bit of narcissistic. So it's about having a fucking boundary in your life finally. Don't y'all go into 2022 with this bullshit and not having boundaries and just letting people just take over and master you. Because that's bullshit. And I have. Thank you. Did she want them up? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm dead ass about that. Boundaries. Boundaries for 2022. Boundaries. There's nothing wrong with it. If I haven't learned anything else this year, I learned how to have boundaries. See, I thought that I used to think that I had to be available for everybody. No, I don't. People say, "Well, I bought something from your store. I bought something from your website. I did this." No, that don't mean that you got something out of it. I didn't You didn't just give me your money. You purchased something. Do you understand? Y'all stop thinking because they didn't that you're you and you have something to offer that it has no value. You are your most valuable commodity. That's what I learned this year. And I'm not gonna let nobody change that.
Take this.
Oh, okay, go ahead. She said, take this. Well, you go ahead. That's right, entitlement. And I don't play that shit. If I have to work for every goddamn thing I got, what makes you think I got to give it away to you? Well, you're a worker and you should help her and she. I don't have to help no goddamn body. All the tools, the videos, the times, the conversations, and you still want somebody to cuddle you. I get it. Some people might need that. But y'all need to put in y'all motherfucking vocabulary boundaries, earn, self. You can do that. Thank you. I didn't want this to be too long, but that's what I learned this year. Y'all be really thinking that y'all owe people so much. You don't. Let me tell you something. When your kids grow up, you don't owe them nothing. You did what you were supposed to do. You made all the kind of sacrifices in the world to make sure your kids are okay. You don't owe your parents nothing. They did what they had to do to raise you. You didn't got out. You didn't got on your own. You doing what you need to do. You don't owe nobody nothing. You don't owe your husband nothing. You being a good wife. You doing what you're supposed to do. You being a good girlfriend. You don't owe them your soul. Y'all got people that have been in your life that have died and passed on. Why the fuck y'all letting the dead control the living? I'm just saying, you know, you get to choose how you live your life and what you do and what you say. Nobody owes anybody anything.
I'm gonna watch the
Okay. Yeah, just lock me in. Y'all deserve so much. Stop living so small. You ain't hurt nobody but yourself. Cause the people you call yourself think you trying to hurt, they going on with their motherfucking life. They ain't even thinking about you like that no more. Remember that. You don't owe anybody anything. You don't owe nobody you. You don't owe them your motherfucking blood, your life, your soul. You don't do that. I really, if I didn't learn it in nowhere and ever, I learned that this year. I really did. And I'm not bitter about it. I'm not mad about it because people do what they need to do. People do what they want to do. And that is completely okay. That's why when people want to leave or they don't want to be around me for whatever reason, I will no longer even ask why. Not even my business. Because you get to do what you need to do for yourself. And then being around me that you ain't got it and that no longer serve you, y'all better let people go. Y'all better stop asking why come and how. Because they needed to do what was for them. And guess what? That is fucking okay. That's what I learned this year in 2021. Because I used to, every time somebody want to leave, I'd be like, wait, don't leave. Don't go. What's going on? Let me, now, fuck that. Bye. If I no longer, because listen, you can stop talking to people and not beef with them. You can stop talking to people and not have any issues with them. If I stop talking to somebody, if I don't want to be around nobody, let me tell you something. That's okay. I don't, why you don't fuck with her no more? Y'all mad at each other? No, it's just our time has come. That fork in the road has come. I'm choosing one side, they choosing the other. Nobody's right, nobody's wrong. We just not fucking with each other no more. Y'all stop thinking that it got to be so. It don't have to be anything. And I'm not gonna even talk about nothing or what didn't happen or what didn't happen in the past because they not here no more. And it's over. And y'all need to get that in y'all spirit too. I had this master download. I really did this year. I went through COVID. I survived COVID. I had COVID back to back twice. And the people around me didn't even catch it because I did not want them getting sick. So what I'm saying that you really can come out of everything. You know what I'm saying? Don't be sitting up pocket watching nobody, looking at their pockets, trying to figure out shit. Don't do that. People really are okay. And they okay in a space. And that's okay. Okay? So I'm going to end this. I'm going to go on with my readings I have for today. I just wanted to give y'all that. This is what I've learned. It don't have to be no big old whatever. And I don't feel like nobody throwing no work on me. So what? People gonna speak over you. People gonna talk about you. People gonna whatever all the time. But I don't let nobody has any control over me other than what I give. And I don't give myself permission to allow motherfuckers in like that. And you better not either. You are powerful. You are strong. You are smart as fuck. Stop thinking with your heart so much and look at perspective and think with your head. All right? I hope I helped y'all. I hope this transparency was something that made sense to you. And if this message wasn't for you, peace and blessings to you. But if it was, absorb this shit. Look at it again. I'm not even trying to make it long so you can. I love y'all. That's what I've learned. That's what I absorb in my spirit. And I'm able to speak that out and to share it. Many blessings.